Welcome to the stream, everyone. We will get started momentarily. Just making sure I have everything ready, because I think I'm forgetting something, but I guess we'll find out the hard way. Alright, that should be everything. Let me make sure I got chat pulled up here. Then I'll switch to the camera view. And I'll shoot one last Discord notif. Make sure a few people know about it. You all can hear the sounds of my tacky keyboard. I really should get, I don't know if I should get a softer one or I should get a better mic. We'll figure it out. Alright, well, here we go. Welcome. We are here in Minecraft. I just logged back into the world. It's not a server, it's just a single player world. So, this is one I had been, I started a long time ago, forgot about, and then refound. In fact, I mentioned this in the last time I streamed Minecraft. Also, welcome, Ibas. I'm sorry, I don't exactly remember how to pronounce that. Maybe one of those two. But, and of course, Dr. Thunder. Hello, Gordon. Look, ropes. We can use those to cross pits. But, I mentioned in earlier, last time I did a stream about Minecraft, that, I mentioned, sorry if I'm trying to recollect here, but, this world, I had moved here and I hadn't built anything because I thought this would be a good place to start. Like I made a little hovel and a cave down there, and none of the rest of this was here. And I thought, oh, this is a world I abandoned. Let me just make my base here. And then it turns out I saw, I'll show you what I saw. But we're starting here, which is the main building in this area. And of course, we're going to be building in this world. I'm not just showcasing it, we're going to be working in this world today. This is the shrine. This is the main sort of, you know, religious, I don't know, I tried to make like a Shinto looking shrine. I even have a donation box where I leave offerings of the bountiful harvest. I still haven't used this attic yet, I gotta figure out what to do with it. I don't actually visit the shrine too much, but it's sort of like the centerpiece of the base. More so a small scale thing. I come up here for this sometimes. This is the enchanting room. And in fact, I have enough XP right here. I'm going to go ahead and enchant again. As you can see, with the enchanting work I've been doing, I got enchantments on my sword and my pickaxe. And of course, they're not the best, but they're pretty good for the pickaxe. Sadly, the sword only has looting 3, and I want to get other things on it, so I've been enchanting some books. And I got sharpness 3 on the last one, so we're going to see if we can get a bit better enchantments. Let's roll the dice here. Knockback? Yeah, I'll take knockback for the sword. So I'm just enchanting as I get the XP to do so, basically. And I keep all this up here for now. But I sort of styled this as like, you know, an outbuilding for the shrine. For its own dedicated thing. And of course, I've expanded the base since that last Minecraft stream that I was showcasing a bunch of things. Most recent additions I'll show off a little bit. We have this carpentry house, or just this tool shed. I haven't actually used it yet, but I gathered all these related tools here. I don't bring any villagers here because there is a village. We're going to get to that, but as you can see, I have various crops here. I have my pumpkin patch. I actually make a lot of pumpkin pie now. I just got pigs. This is the newest addition, because I finally got a carrot drop from a zombie a few days ago, so I was able to start growing carrots. There's my carrot stuff over there, and right here are the pigs. So we just got those, and we breeded one, so I actually need to breed them again soon. I have the cow farm, but I don't actually use this one because I have a very inhumane cow farm somewhere else. Over here we have the sheep pen that I use for building material. I build with wool a lot because it's so easy to obtain. And of course we have the brand new carrot patch. It's not exactly as well defined as some of the other farm plots, but I kind of like it, the fact that this base is just a sort of like more rural shrine area. That's what I was going for this compared to the massive cities of my other world. Like the city of Koof Mall. I need to start streaming Koof Mall again, because this isn't the same world, mind you. It would be cool if it could be, like if I could transplant the chunks, but I think Kufmal already has its own riches. I already had enough riches in Kufmal to make a massive temple covered in it. Of course, we have our berry patch. I used to use these as my main food source, but now that I have better food, I just use these for making fertilizer. I just shove them in the composter. Because, yeah, they can be a pain in the ass to cultivate sometimes. Ow, like that. Choose through armor. But, I have a full potato patch here because one of the villagers buys potatoes, so. And of course we'll collect a little bit of wheat. And let me double check to make sure that the stream chat's working, because I'm trying to pop out chat again, which I haven't used for a while. Sorry, got a little thing in my throat there. Also, for a second I thought that the Marisa Fumo back there to your left fell down, but I guess it didn't. That thing is less stable than the one on the right. So yeah, and of course this is where I make the fertilizer. And I have a simple 3-tree nursery right there for trees. So as long as I cultivate that, I won't need to go out shopping a ton. I have like one oak, one birch, and one spruce tree, and that gives me plenty that I need since I don't use wood too often. And of course, we've defeated a few pillager raids, or not raids, but patrols, as you can see. We have our sugarcane farm here, of course, which is vital for the library. It took a lot of sugarcane to get to the books we needed at first, so you can also see hidden in this little nook right here is our animal cruelty cow farm right here. So actually I should feed them, get me some more. This is, you know, the condensed cow farm, industrial grade. Of course I gotta stand here to collect EXP, but I usually just keep all the spoils in here until there's enough for me to take. Remember, Thunder, I remember watching that, like, Half-Life AI series. Didn't they have a JPEG dog? Like a dog that was a JPEG, kind of like the Ace Combat? Speaking of which, I'm thinking of making a mashup with a song from Ace Combat, so look out for that. We'll see. But, I remember they had a JPEG dog, and that of course reminds me, because I like a lot of the, even though I haven't played any, I like all the memes about the Ace Combat lore thing, where they did the Somebody That I Used to Know, and they had a mashup instead with one of the songs from that. But this is the main storage facility here in the base right here. I got my ready-to-eat food, I got my unprepared food and trade goods, other natural sort of items, and then I really sorted out my chest here. This fortune pickaxe, I have a strip mine down here. I made a bunch of tunnels, but I didn't mine anything yet, because the way ore works now, you know, when you mine it, instead of getting the blocks of ore, these were mined before I updated the world. After I updated the world, of course, it gives you raw iron and raw gold, instead of the iron ore and gold ore blocks. So, because of that, fortune pickaxes now work on everything. So I waited to mine almost everything down in that strip mine until I could enchant my pickaxe, and it was really tantalizing, because I had to wait for a while, and I had uncovered a few diamond veins as well, and even emeralds, because this is considered, you know, the mountain biome that has a few emerald blocks. And I did run into an abandoned mineshaft there, which I've been harvesting rails from slowly, but I still haven't gotten through it because it's a massive mineshaft. So that has given me all these materials, and a ton of the gold here is from the nether. I've been exploring the nether some for nether gold, because I am really vain. I like nether, I like gold, so it's because, ooh, shiny. But yeah. Here, let me go ahead and put the rest of this in here. And we can get on with the tour, because I'll do a quick little tour, then we're going to get on with some of the goals I got for this. Yeah, the Timmy dog. Yeah, the dog. But, oh, it's nighttime right now, so I'm going to sleep. There's my nether portal, and I actually have dispensers with water buckets, because I hate the sound of the nether portal being on, so I'll just turn it off with the water bucket. And with those dispensers there, so that was nice having that sort of thing set up. So I was hoping I could get a few more people into the stream, but one's fine for now, one or two. So, you know, it's to have fun, you know. But anyway, these are my two dogs. I've had them since before I made the shrine, and they were just sitting inside the shrine for this whole time. I just moved them back down here. And I actually have 2 name tags, and I don't know what to name them. Because I got these 2 from underground minecarts, from the abandoned mineshaft. And I was wondering what I should name them, so who knows. Maybe I'll name them during this stream. If y'all have some interesting name suggestions, I will consider them if you want to throw them out there. But of course, this of course is the rural, that's a difficult word to say sometimes. This is the rural part of the base, and of course, I had built up the shrine and things like that here, and then I was starting to look over the hills and far away, and I noticed there was a village over there. So I ran over to the village. Later, I built this using rails that I got from the underground mine shaft between the 2. So, but the thing is, as I was running down this path before I made this rail connection, I actually only had to make like a few sets of rails by myself. Most of these rails were taken from that mine shaft. But I got to the village, and I'm like, oh, cool. Wait, why is this going so slowly? It never went that slow before. I guess it's just loading new chunks. And I noticed, yes, there is a village there. I didn't notice that before. That's a new one I need to visit. But apparently, as I was walking through this village, keep in mind, this station wasn't there. I built the station. I realized something. I saw that house right there, where my cursor is over. I'm like, what the hell? That's not a normal one. And then I went into it and I realized, this is where I originally set up my base. That was my first house, and I had built that house there like well over a year ago, back when I first made the world. So apparently I had re-found an old base that I had lost, the one I made before the shrine, because apparently I'd moved into the mountains to be a hermit. Haven't watched it in a year, but you remember it, that good? Yeah, that was a very well-made series. I know I'm jumping back and forth when I'm reading chat, but yeah, Thunder, that was the Half-Life thing. That was a really well-made piece of entertainment. But anyway, as you can see right here, I've stopped this. I'm gathering more rails right now, and maybe this will be a goal for the stream, but I've made this underground tunnel right here. And that's going to lead to the other side of the village, because this is a very wide village, to be honest with you. A very long, elongated muskrat. But here's part of that tunnel right there, like an access point. And of course, I've been expanding the village and adding a few buildings here and there. Like I built a few houses into the side of the cave and that sort of thing. And so I've been giving some food to the villagers to try to get them to grow. Oh no, no, what are you? Okay, wait. Can I tame a fox? Wait, I forgot. How do I tame a fox? How do I tame a fox? Is it with berries? You want? Oh, it's sleeping. You want berries? What? Did I do it? What? Wait. What? I didn't tame it. I don't think you could. Can you tame a fox? Wait a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going, little fella? What does the fox? Oh, don't remind me of that. Are you taking me somewhere? What are you doing? What if I toss one? No, I think he's just running away from me. Okay, sorry for getting distracted. I knew foxes existed, but I'd never actually interacted with one before, so. But yeah, this is just sort of that starting area, and of course I built some other houses here and there. Like I built that sort of thing as a place for this villager, because I was trying to get a bunch of books, a bunch of like book trades. So I set up a lectern in here. I set up another house up on top of the hill with a lectern, because I want to get good book trades. And as you can see, I had another. Actually, I haven't been down here in years. Let's head down here and see what's at the bottom of this old strip mine, because I haven't been down in this strip mine since I abandoned this base years ago. So I have no clue what's in here. Nothing. Oh, no, I remember. This was a cave. It was a cave system. I was gonna start strip mining, but then the first branch of the strip mine I found had this cave, and this was all before the new 1.17 update. So all these are old chunks. Okay, hello, Mr. Creeper. Whoop. Oops. Gotta be careful here. But yeah, as you can see, I updated, so the textures changed. I'm not gonna do too much in here. This is an old mine, so I'm just gonna head out. Just wanted to remember what was down here, to be honest with you. Oh man, shut up. It's crazy to think that some of those old Minecraft parodies have more views than the songs that they parodied. I think that one of the biggest examples of that was Dynamite versus TNT, because the Minecraft parody of that got like so many more views than the original song. But yeah, that was a long time ago. I remember I was in like when I was younger. I was in elementary school. I was enrolled in this little karaoke, not karaoke, but it was like this little music camp on the side, and it was like a week-long thing. And at the end of the camp, we had to we partnered with other people to perform a song for the parents. We were really young at the time, but most of the kids did Minecraft parodies. To be honest, they just performed Minecraft parodies, and I really like Minecraft parodies as well. But I forced myself to learn the actual regular song, and we just performed the regular song instead of the parody, but it was only because I knew the parody first. I think the song we chose was, what was it? I'm trying to think of it. What was the name of it? Viva La Vida, that's what it was. Coldplay. I know I made a few mashups with their stuff in the past, but yeah, I made, we did Coldplay, so. It was a weird memory, and it was good. I mean, for a bunch of elementary schoolers, but still. And we're gonna trade with Punish Snake here. We're gonna see what he has to offer. Oh yeah, we just got some coal. In fact, while we're here, let's trade some of the coal we just mined. We're just like a West Virginian coal mining town. Speaking of which, that reminds me of that one alternate history book series, the 1632 series, where like this coal mining town from America gets transported through time and space, and ends up from the year 2000 in like West Virginia, and ends up in the middle of Germany during the 30 Years' War. And they end up like helping Sweden and trying to establish America in Europe. It's weird. I never actually finished the series. I think I read that in like the beginning of high school, and I just stopped at one point. So and here, let me check the chat, see if anything. No, mostly quiet night tonight for the stream. Anyway, I'm trying to think, what should I'm tempted later to stream like some sort of Empire Total War, just because I've been playing so much of that, but for me it's kind of one of those spreadsheet games where I just want to invest a lot of time into it, and that would, I don't know if that would be a boring stream or not, but then again. So yes, this is that one recent building that I had made. It just has a lectern and some beds in it, just adding to the village. In fact, I haven't even explored that one over there, but you know, eventually I want to go down into the... That's what I think I'm going to do. I think we're going to go back down into the abandoned mine shaft. We're going to get rails to lay down in the tunnel here, steal them from the mine shaft, and we're also, while we're down there, we're going to see if we can find a saddle in one of those minecart chests. And if we're able to do that, we can tame a horse over here and hopefully get some transportation. So, because, of course, I just thought a rail link would be nice here because it's not too long of a distance, and it would, you know, this just makes travel between the two so much easier. Yeah, don't you hate it when your entire town gets taken back in time? Funniest thing about that is the de facto leader of the town, who has to like negotiate with the king of Sweden or whatever, and like the Papal States, is just the town's union leader, just a coal mining union leader from North America, and he just becomes the leader of this new American state. It was a curious thing, and they had to like fight the Danish Navy and their ships of the line with like a yacht, or like not a yacht, but a motorboat that they had attached to like gunpowder rockets to, and they made biplanes and stuff and tried doing like strafing runs because one of them brought like an M60 that they buried in their backyard when they were fighting in Vietnam. And then for their mounted cavalry, they just had a few of the local rough town boys and the local gang, and they just had their motorcycles, and these kids just had shotguns on their motorcycles, and they just drove in and were like harassing, I think, French troops and stuff like that. It was pretty funny. I really do need to reread that. I think I have the first book, or I forgot. No, I have the second book back at home, but I think I ended up getting the first one from the library or something. But anyway, that was a weird tangent. Okay, it's getting kind of dark now, so I'm gonna get ready to get back down and hunker. While it's nighttime, we'll go down there into the mine. So we back in the mine. No. I also tried doing some netherite mining while I was down there in the nether. I almost died a few times. I almost died, but I only managed to get 2 pieces of ancient debris. I was bed mining. I think I used like 11 beds or something like that. And I got 2 pieces of ancient debris. So here, I'll put the rest of this back, and then we'll get on with it. Get on with it. So I'll put these away since I won't need them. What else will I need? I'll need a shovel. I should make iron tools. I have so much iron, and yet I still make stone tools because brains say, ooh, iron expensive. But no, I'm gonna make an iron shovel because screw it. We have enough. And speaking of which, we will need more torches for the expedition. And another wooden pick. No. Did I say wooden? I meant iron. What am I talking about? So we'll make another iron pick, and then we'll make some additional torches. Then we'll head down there. And there's my little armor stand. I think I got this as a drop from a skeleton, but it was some gold boots thrown down in the nether. So we're gonna head down there and get back into that abandoned mine shaft. How many villages have I pillaged? You know, I'm considering resuming that series in the other world, you know, Kuf Mall. And of course, this isn't Kuf Mall. This is a completely different world. So I'm thinking maybe I'd... that world, we have like 20 villages or something under our empire, and half of them have had a ton of development that I've done, like a ton of construction work inside of them. So I may consider resuming that series. I just figured, I mean, I would be playing some of this tonight anyway. Might as well stream it. I'm also going to start making some more videos. I think I'm going to try getting a few mashups. Another thing, people have been begging me in the comments of a specific video, the JoJo mashup that I made like 2 years ago. Since that one blew up, they're begging me to make an extended version. And I'll look into it. I just need to, you know, get better with mastering, audio mastering, because I am not really that good, and I use video editing software to make audio stuff, so that's not good. But it's gonna take some time. So I've already explored a ton of branches of this mine. This thing gets really complex and it empties out into some caves. I think it's 2 of these, like 2 mine shafts mixed together. But we're going to explore some branches of this mine and gather some rails for our extension of the rail line into the village. And there's a second village, of course, that we need to explore. So of course, we'll need plenty of rails to make a connection to that one as well. I don't think I'm going to make an empire like I did with Kuf Mall for this one, because this is a side world. If I am going to resume Kuf Mall is going to be the main world if I do continue the Minecraft series. So this is just going to be like a little one-off thing. Oh, that's cool. It's like an actual cave-in. Interesting. Here, I'm going to place a torch, see if I can do this. There we go. Nerd said, this cave's cool, but it needs more yellow. I only have so many torches, nerd. What can I do? If I could... and still in Minecraft, I create a texture pack that makes everything yellow. I don't know how enjoyable that would be. That would be like a speedrun challenge or something. You know, I've never actually speedrun Minecraft before, nor do I really plan to. Oh, I see that skeleton right there. Oh. 2 of them. 2 of the buggers. Can they shoot at me from here? I don't think they can. Can you not shoot at me? No, you can't. Huh. I'm surprised they can't actually shoot at me from there. Ooh, and it revealed another part of this thing as well. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll take some of the gravel as well, because I'll need flint eventually. Flint, Michigan. So, that's not funny. you know, their situation still isn't fixed. People have just been ignoring it now because it's out of the news cycle, but Flint apparently things are still bad in that town, so. You also use video editors to edit audio. Oh, well, don't edit on mobile. You need like at least a decent laptop, if preferably a good rig for doing more complex editing. But I'm just trying to think of what software. Like, I was actually, believe it or not, I was playing Team Fortress 2 one night, like last week. I was playing TF2 in like a 2-fort server, just for shits and giggles, and everyone on the server just in voice chat started talking about hobbies and stuff. It was just a really chill night, really late at night. But the topic of YouTube and videos came up, and I asked for recommendations, and I got some good recommendations from random people on that TF2 server about like free audio editing software I can use. Here, I think I actually still have the notes I took from it. Like I took down some names. Let me see if I can pull them up 1 second. 11:47, there we go. And oh wow, it's almost midnight already. Yeah, they said FL Studio would be a good one. There's like Machine Audio eFit? Did I write that down wrong? And of course they said Sony Vegas, but I don't know if Sony Vegas is free. And I forgot how to, I actually don't remember how to sail the seas, so if I did want to do something like that, I'd have to relearn. Oh well. Alright, let's see what's up here. This is a new branch. Ooh, gold. Hell yeah. I mean, there's gold in them there hills. And of course, because we are underneath a mountain, I have gotten emerald here before. Like 5 or 6 emeralds. Emerald ore blocks. And of course, since I have the looting pickaxe, that's good. Eventually, fortune pickaxe. Eventually, I may need to, like, I don't know what else I could add to the pickaxe, but I want to make it better. I forgot what enchantments I could add to this to make it even better using the anvil. Because that's just the ones I got from the first enchant, so. Same thing with the sword, because the sword only has looting on it, and I want more than looting. But yeah, because of the new update, fortune works on everything now, not just the, like it works on gold and iron as well as the other stuff. So that's pretty nice. I appreciate that change. More resources for me is a good thing. After 9 years in development, here's some free audio editors. Nice. Yeah, the weird things you see on Team Fortress 2. That's why I will still vouch to this day. Team Fortress 2 is my second favorite shooter. My complete favorite shooter is Holdfast, but TF2 is my second favorite just because it's been around with me for so long. Because again, it was my first ever Steam game back in like 2013, so yeah, God, those were the times. Like before middle school, I'd wake up sometimes early, and if I had extra time, I'd play a little bit of TF2. Yeah, I remember now as well some of my first Minecraft servers I was ever on when I was back in middle school with some of my friend group. Aw, oh, I'm sad now. Those were good times. I made a church in the jungle, and I actually put down like verses of like I had like a Bible verse of the day. I think I was the priest in the village with all my friends. We had like a little road network between our huts and stuff. But yeah, I was the local priest. I had a tree house. Those were good times. Yellow dye also looks like onion skin and a bird wing. Oh, which one is the emblem of every cool empire in history? The other can be turned into a Shrek reference. A Shrefference, if you will. Would you dare call that a Shrefference? If you prefer. Actually, let me steal some of this wood. Thank God you don't actually have to support the caves you build with like wooden stilts and stuff. Like imagine if cave-ins were possible in Minecraft. That would be terrifying. Thank God they don't. There's probably a mod that does that, like just a weird cave-in mod or something. That way you can actually, and it would maybe a mod that gives you lung cancer if you mine enough coal or something. Like a true miner's experience sort of mod. It sounds like something that would also be a Skyrim mod. Believe it or not, I have never finished Skyrim. Never. Not once. I've only started, like, I started it once and I just never finished it. As you can see up here, this was a spider nest that I put a torch over. This area was a pain to fight through, this massive area. Remember your Minecraft friends? RIP. Yeah, everyone remembers some of their first worlds. Well, actually, I don't remember some of my first ones since they were all on old computers. Maybe I should boot up Minecraft back in, once I, get back to my old place on, like, the old crap PC that we used back then. Maybe then if I did that, I could explore some of the old worlds that I had made back in, like, 2014 and stuff, so. But of course, I think the greatest Minecraft world I've ever made in terms of what I built would probably be Rapture, back when I made that massive city, but that was in creative mode. In terms of survival mode, I'd say my greatest creation would be Koof Mall. Just the massive, sprawling, intricate empire of Koof Mall. Yeah, I really think at some point I should reinstate that series. That would be fun. Also, notice how minecart tracks really impede mob movement. For some reason, in like the low corridors here, pardon that, but in the low corridors here, it just prevents them from going across. Oh, that's multiple creepers. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I did a little Zoidberg there. Actually, this is a single-player world. Oh, what is that sound? Is one of them suffocating? Oh, there's more of them. Whoop! It's a game of cat and mouse here. Whoop! Oh. But yes, this, unfortunately, this is a single-player world, so, I used to have a server. I'm considering, because here's the thing, right? At one point, this channel had a Minecraft server hosted. I think Pleb was in charge of running the server, and after a point, people just stopped playing on it, so, we closed it down, and I have a world download of it. Sadly, everything built in the Nether wasn't saved, but that's actually, if I go out here, I can, speed the man you met 6 years ago and knew for a reason why I say yeah today. Well, yeah, everyone has good Minecraft memories. As you can see, the reason I have multiple copies of this world is because I actually ported it between my laptop because I worked on the shrine itself when I was in the middle of a flight. So I brought my laptop with me, so I just copied the world like multiple times. And every trip I went on, I would bring this with me and import the world into my computer or my laptop. And I just haven't bothered to get rid of some of these copies. But as you can see, this one's before I updated. But as you can see here, this world here, which I've shown off plenty of times, by the way, this is nothing new. But this world actually was the old server download, the world download. Is your house still there? We can look. We can check. As you can see right here, this is, you know, my house that I spent. And after, of course, it wasn't complete before. The exterior is complete now. I finished it in creative mode because I just, you know, wanted to have the world download for keepsakes. But my house is in there. All my resources are there. There's the mob spawner that I think Nerd helped build. Nerd and some other people, they built that mob grinder back when we still had this. This was my little house area and a little portcullis. And I would go through here, and this would be the Nether realm. I remember that, Dr. Thunder, with the creeper colors. I remember watching some videos about that. But here, just, I know I'm not staying in this world for long. I'm just going to be taking a little trip down memory lane. And of course, for those of you who were on the server, you know that this was the Nether portion, and everything built in the Nether wasn't saved in the world download, so everything here is fresh. I had mined all the gold from this area, and I had built like a big brick tunnel from here to this portal, because this was the spawn portal. We had a big stone structure around it with stairs heading down here. We had a bunch of expeditions that went all across the Nether here. And there was that fortress this fortress is generated differently. In the actual server, this Piglin fortress was further in that direction. But since the Nether was regenerated, it spawned the actual Piglin fort here and much closer instead, so. You haven't played Minecraft in years. Yeah, I mean, everyone has phases, because, you know, there's always phases, then you get burnt out, then you do something else, then you come back to it, that sort of thing. And you always want to start a new world, but sometimes you gotta force yourself to bite the bullet and go back to an old one, just to prevent yourself. But this was the main area, and the railway line we had set up. And I think I had my old house here. Right here, a creeper blew up the front of it, but this was my house for a very long time, right here. And then before I moved over my operation over to the Akagi, but and of course this was the the CVT chamber in front of my house, and I built like this little stone foundry or whatever that I actually didn't end up using too much. We had like this weird mining project. I don't know who did all of this mining, but it was interesting. And then they built a beacon. I didn't even know they built a beacon there. But we had this. Oh, and we have here. This is our gravesite to the @E massacre when one of the people on the server had like a kill or like a summon command where they wanted to summon something to them, but they did @E, so it was everything, and they were standing around here. And so they summoned every single entity right into one spot, including all the hostile mobs. And as you can see, this F is what resulted. Well, that and this was Pleb's old horse, Ryusei. I don't even know what that's named after. But yeah, I forgot how that horse died. But oh well. Oh, you lost your password? Oh, rip. You couldn't try my... I lost my old Minecraft account because I forgot the password and I couldn't migrate it because the email that I had made my very first Mojang account on was lost. I lost that email. It just got discontinued. So this is a new Minecraft account. But whose house is this? Cody. Oh yeah, Cody didn't play too often, but he played it sometimes. Oh yeah, and he had this little bedroom down here. It's an interesting little guest bed. Stuff to build. Oh, he was planning to build a castle. Oh, what's over here? Oh, I forgot about this. What's in this little crawl space? Oh, it's his enchanting room. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. I think I explored this place once, but yeah, he decked out this little basement thing. But yeah, it's bringing back some memories too. Because again, if we do bring back the server, it may be active for a while, but then it may just go inactive again. And yeah, I don't even know if we could bring back this world specifically, because that was Pleb. All of this was Pleb who organized the server. And I remember spending so much time here harvesting all of these crops, especially the berries. Berries were really hard to harvest. But we had our iron golem farm right here. We had all this other stuff. I don't know why all that has torches on it. I think that heads to spawn. I think spawn's over there. And of course, I had helped build this massive railway network. And that led us to our main village. When the imposter is the imposter. I got him. But yeah, I made this little train station and all this other stuff. And since zombies killed almost all the villagers the very first day we discovered this place, we ended up just making this little walled compound where we had the remaining villagers in these like 3 houses. So this compound is all that's left of the town, like a zombie outbreak. But yeah, this is some good memories, honestly. Sounds kind of bad. Suicide is badass. Oh, what's in here? A random horse? Okay. I thought it was someone's, but I guess not. I did not say you could pause music. I wish YouTube would get rid of that auto pause, or at least have like a toggle where you can turn off the auto pause feature, because that's stupid. This music's reminding me too, because this is the music from the first boss of Touhou 7, and I still haven't finished that game. Oh well. And this semester's coming into an end, so I gotta get ready for that and get a bunch of schoolwork done. It's a mess. But here, let's just head out for now and head back to the world we were in so I can continue on my little quest there. So COVID happened in Minecraft, huh? Yeah, we had to make our own little Great Wall. Although it did help because that condensed the villagers into one place, so we didn't have to like go searching around for the specific ones we wanted to trade with. That was helpful, I'll say that much. Alright, now we're back here. But now that I'm getting all these waves of nostalgia, and since I already, if y'all want to see some of the other worlds I had, my last Minecraft stream a few weeks ago was a big showcase of a bunch of old worlds, so go ahead and watch that if you haven't. But now that I'm thinking all of this nostalgically, I'm thinking maybe I should, you know, continue that Coop Mall series. So maybe the next Minecraft stream I do will be doing that, so we'll see. The quest for yellow must continue. Too bad it's, actually, I was about to say it's not a renewable resource, but I guess it is, because, you know, you can bone meal the ground to get flowers. So it is renewable. Ooh, that was a close one. Woo! There we go. Ah. That was a little bit close for comfort. You serve the Steel Empire. What do you mean? What are you, Steel Striders or something? Oh, there's another creeper. Oh no, that's a zombie with fancy boots. He got the insert brand of footwear you like here. You got those on, but you will never have as much drip as this one zombie. But I don't actually care too much for specific shoes. Fight each other. Yes, fight each other, go. Alright, who will win? Fight Club. Who do you think will win the Fight Club? I think the zombies are gonna win. Yes, the zombies won. Now for your eternal reward. There we go. Who the hell makes an Aladdin reference? Or a TF2 / Aladdin reference, I guess. But anyway. This place, I'm gonna get lost in here. There's too much stuff. Too much stuff, not enough space. What if coal ore could burn and become normal stone once burned? Oh, you could have a mine fire, like a mineshaft fire, and it would make deadly smoke and fumes that would suffocate all the miners, just like in real life. And you can have mine floods that would. Oh, I'm just getting morbid, aren't I? Again, like the extreme realism mining mod. I don't know if that's actually a thing. You scared the shit out of me. Stop that. Rude. It's very rude of him. But yeah, someone's probably already made a mod like that. You're high on nostalgia, but I'm high on being a gamer. What, just the act of, like, that's like saying you get high from being in an ethnic group. Oh yeah, I'm Bosnian, let's go. Actually, no, that's a fate worse than death, but, although that's more of a nationality, to say, I don't know. Sometimes the line gets blurred. Imagine being from the Balkans, though, like, seriously. Like what would you have to roll on the wheel of life circumstances to be born in the Balkans? There we go. Eventually I'll have to put repair. I need the enchantments I need the most for this stuff is of course what's the word? Mending. And of course, since those are treasure enchants, it's hard to get them. I tried fishing for a while, but since they patched the big fishing exploits, I just wasn't able to get any books from it. I need to fish out a good fishing rod that has good enchantments on it, because that's how you get good fishing rods. Instead of enchanting the fishing rod, you just fish up another fishing rod. But I haven't got any of those drops either. There's a lot of creepers. Kosovo is Serbia. Rightful Serbian clay, huh? It's funny, because as soon as you mention, like, the Balkans on any public forum, you will get people from all over each country in the Balkans, immediately arguing and pointing fingers at each other, without fail. I mean, that's Yugoslavia for you, I guess. Or former Yugoslavia. Oh yeah, we got really only one emerald? Come on. Really? I have a fortune for a reason. I don't know why I gather all this coal. I don't need to. Woo! Oh gosh. Why is he... Thank God he hesitated. I was trapped in a spider web. If that creeper didn't hesitate... He just waited patiently for me to get unstuck. Eh, you didn't expect me to have a shield, did you? Is that my old world but 1.17? Oh, welcome, Pleb. We were just talking about you. We were talking about that old server that we hosted. And I even gave them a little bit of a look at it as well. I was considering whether or not we should like try to make the server a thing again because some people were showing interest, but I don't know. Because again, I told them that that was you. You were the person who made the server. I didn't know how to do any of that, but this is the shrine world. The world where I had the big shrine that's in the thumbnail. This is a smaller one, and I told them I'm thinking of actually doing the Koof Mall series again, like resuming the Koof Mall series. So it wouldn't be on this world. It would be, you know, back on the one with the massive empire. So, in fact, I'm feeling a bit of nostalgia again. So I'm just gonna hop over and walk through the crowded streets of Koof Mall for a second because I'm feeling nostalgic again. We'll definitely continue that series. I mean, we could probably do it. If we did it, it would probably be paid just for quality reasons. So, what happened to the service we used last time? Because I know you used, like, a free service to host it. I didn't see anything wrong with the thing we used last time. Was it just lag? Did it just cause lag spikes or something? Because I forgot what was wrong with it. Koof Mall. There it is. Because I'm trying to remember what, because I know I have the world downloaded, of course, and I've shown it off on stream, and of course that one didn't save the nether. Oh, what? Why am I falling through? Oh, okay, there we go. I got scared for a second. Ah, yeah, I'm getting so nostalgic. Oh, I thought it was in Koof Mall, but I'm in, what did I name this place? Fort Jennings, I think? Is this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Fort Jennings, with its massive castle walls. So, here, I'm just gonna head back to the capital city for old time's sake. Look at all the villagers that are crowding around the center. It's a free service, but lag. Yeah, I remember lag was a problem there. It's too bad there aren't some other, like, high-quality hosting services. Because as soon as you make it a paid server, that puts a lot of obligation on the person that hosts it, you know? Like, you don't want to have someone host a server like that if it's not going to be used by a ton of people, you know? So I would feel bad asking anyone to, you know, host a paid server. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't know. Because if there's enough interest in a new server, maybe I could try to figure something out, but I don't know. Right now I'm focused on a lot of other things right now, personally. So trying to remember what the way home was. Wasn't there a staircase over here or something? It's been a while. Do I have... Oh, I don't even have the gold armor. Maybe it was down here? Ow. I'm just gonna follow this. I forgot what the nether highways were. I really need to consolidate these nether highways in Koof Mall. Maybe once we start the series back up, that'll be our project. Oh. Nope, I missed it before. This was going to somewhere else. Go to Koof Mall and pray to the Yellow Temple. Yes, I will do that. That's where I'm headed. But, of course, I'm not going to spend the entire stream there. Okay, where the hell? I'm getting annoyed. Where the hell is it? There it is. See, I need to mark this place better. I think once we do start streaming Koof Mall again, infrastructure is going to be the goal. I want to connect every single city in our massive sprawling empire. I need to connect every single city with the nether highway network. And it's going to be quite the task, but it's one that'll be worth it. So, of course, I believe this is the portal that goes to the top of the Nether Temple Pyramid in Koof Mall. Because if you think about it, this would be the heart of the Nether network. Because if we have another, you know, highway here, See, yep, here we are. Here's the Nether Pyramid in the middle of the capital city of Kuthmal. Ah, God. This is my Rome. Looking out over this place, this is my Rome. We did this together. I remember all of the voyages that we all have had in this server. We did this, not just me. It was all you all along the way, the ones that were here to watch this. Because I think this is the longest running series on my channel. This is our empire. I've been watching a lot of history videos as well. Some were on the Roman Empire, or on the Byzantines, or on the Mongol Empire. So I've been watching a lot of that. I think it was Kings and Generals. I like their stuff. They're good at making that sort of thing. So be streaming again, make a temple to the Emperor of Mankind. I don't know if the Imperium's gonna be here. Wait a minute, is that an axolotl? Are those axolotls? Ow! Jerk. Come here. I've never seen an axolotl before. You think I was done with you? Gotcha. Oh, it's an axolotl. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, that's a creeper. Gotta be careful here. You know, let's head back to the royal warehouse, the royal treasury as it is. I don't know how many hours of my life I've spent inside this one treasury building. It's really just the warehouse at the port, but look at this place. This is pretty much where I spent most of my time when I was on this world. How many hours I've wasted in this one room. Oh my. Shockbite has some good servers. Again, I'm not asking anyone to buy anything, because this is a tiny channel. If we did have a Minecraft server... Because, you know what would be interesting? It would be weird, like, what if we were able to host, like, a copy of Kuthmal or something, and I could assign each... I could, like, assign each person on the server a city, and they could be a governor of one of the cities in the Empire. Like, think about that. That would be amazing. I don't know if it would be possible, but if it would be possible, I'd just make a copy of the world, so I'd have my own original local copy of the world here, and in case of griefers and stuff. But it would probably fail immediately due to griefing. But, like, just for a minute, to have that sort of multifaceted empire where we could actually have players as governors of, like, provinces. We could assign them... I can make a massive map, and I'd assign everyone provinces. It would be amazing. Oh, you're getting me thinking, chat. Take notes, people. Take notes. If you all would be really interested in that, I don't know. Maybe. Also, didn't I have maps here? I don't know what happened to them. But, wow. Just start selling just regular yellow shirts for merch. I don't even know how to incorporate merch into the channel. I think you need to be like a certain... Is that a glow squid? Is that a glow squid? Oh, I want to kill it. What did it give me? It gave me nothing. Oh, here's something. Oh, there it is. How did the drops get that far away? Wait, what? I haven't done much with this update yet. What? Recipe unlocked. Glow item frame? The hell is a glow? What? What? I want to see this. Wait a minute. Y'all got me. I'm thinking. Glow squids still suck, though. I thought they should have had the other thing, one of the other options, rather than the glow squid. But glow item frame. So it's a light source that's also an item frame? I guess so. Oh, that's a bit underwhelming. Hey, at least we have a new item for the treasury. Where do I put this? Where do we put the other ones? It's massive piles of inventory. Again, if you think about it, this is the entire treasury of the Empire right here. Where's our... There it is. Oh, that's our diamonds and stuff. We actually don't have too many diamonds. I think I used a bunch of them in building. But of course, there's the main treasury. Look how much iron we got because of the old iron farm. I think it's broken now, that iron farm. It was a mob spawner, and then that didn't work, so I turned it into an iron farm. It's one of the landmarks of the city now. And here's like, this is where it all started. This building right here. It's now a 2-story building, but it used to be the very first hut I built here. This was all that was Koof Mall at one point. This building was Koof Mall. But then it just expanded from here, and then we have this massive city that it is today. But the community is weird. They wanted a passive, useless mob. All temples have attracted rare animals. That's a good point, nerd. Also, I'll agree with that. The splendor of our empire has attracted this. Oh, and here's the pig farm with the one saddled pig I never killed. The pig farm that got blown up twice. Where is the Temple of Earthly Riches? I want to find that one. Oh god, it's laggy. Oh, I forgot. I need to update my shaders. I had to turn shaders off because they were old. You know, they were for the old update. I need to update my shaders. How much lag do we have here? Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. Ariane's gone. Where did I put Ariane? We gotta find her. She was my fastest horse. I mean, no offense to the other ones here, but like, come on. She was my fastest horse. There it is. Here's the Temple of Earthly Riches. The ultimate symbol of vanity in the Empire. This thing took a lot of resources. We got the iron, the lapis, the redstone, the gold. We got diamond adorning the roof. We got diamond in the center. What's the seed for that world? Remember when Gray didn't have a mustache? Oh, that's right when I got out of high school. Well, a little bit after. It took a while for it to start growing in. I'll head to the Yellow Temple. Oh gosh. I still think that's the largest by land area. Yes, the Yellow Temple is the largest by land area, and I don't know if it's the tallest, though. I've yet to confirm that. For a million years, when the religion falls into a monotheistic, the remaining god will probably be the Yellow God. Well, if you think about it, a lot of gods in a lot of religions, the most important one was the sun god, or something close to the sun god. So, or, you know, gods related to the sun, and the sun is yellow, so. Of course, this, for those who don't know, this, this temple here, I actually based it loosely around the temples at Teotihuacan, like the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon. And those two are actually the largest, some of the largest pyramids in the world, even outclassing the one at Giza in terms of size, so. Yeah, here's the Pyramid of the Sun itself. And, oh god, building this thing was a nightmare, but we did it. Oh, I heard a skeleton. Who dares defile the temple? I remember there were also like a ton of underwater temples near here, but I hate underwater temples and I've never explored one, and I never will. So. Didn't the Romans use piss to clean their clothes? Well, just don't mix it with bleach, I guess. Fair enough for them. But you know, this is our Rome. Oh, there's the old failed map. And now that you can actually place maps on the floor, I'm thinking what I'll have is an underground chamber beneath the Empire that we could make a massive sprawling map of the whole Empire. I may just draw a map instead because the Empire's kind of sprawled out. Here, I'm gonna head over to the... Again, I don't want to spend too much time on this world because I was originally supposed to be playing on the Shrine World. Now that I'm thinking, I'm definitely gonna make the next stream I do in this world. It won't be tonight, but I don't know, maybe some other time this week. But that would be the next stream, so. And also, Pleb, I'll see about getting the seed. Is there an easy way to check? Let me see if I can check the seed real quick. Edit. Is it edit? Cancel. Recreate? Oh, here's the seed. Okay, let me copy and paste that into chat. That should be the seed. Koof Mole mythology tells that Yellow God emerged from the Sun God and kicked his ass. Yellow is, if you think about it, Yellow is a broader concept than the Sun, so it would theoretically be the bigger god in that scenario. I just like the skyline. This city's skyline, not to be confused with the game's city skylines, the skyline of this city is pretty damn impressive. Like, you got the big tower here, you got the one really big jungle tree on the island, you got the jungle to the side of it, you got all the wooden houses juxtaposed by all the peaks of the temples rising up from the everything else. It's a good aesthetic. You know, if you think about it, a lot of really big ancient cities had a lot of smaller, you know, mostly wooden buildings, and then they had all this. But of course we have the Venice vibe going with it, with all the canals running through the city. We should do some expansion to the city as well, because it's kind of stayed around the same land area in terms of size. And of course we got the throne, the CBT throne, with the armor stands that aren't filled in yet. Full gold armor. But since I did mention it, look into server hosting, because I wonder if it would be possible to duplicate this world and have it be a multiplayer server. Because if I do that as a multiplayer server with, you know, people I trust, I could actually be an emperor. I could feed my ego and be a dumb emperor, and we could have, you know, all these provinces. Like, look at all these towns. Kufmal City, the capital. Then we have Carhio, the second largest. Then Uxban, Jamestown, Prometheus, Cathuria, Ravagand, Ferropolis, Reeves, Slough, New Grothgar, Sandcliffe, Cape Lookout, and Demopan. All of these are towns in the Empire, and Jesus Christ. I don't think I may have lost the locations of some of them. Wait a minute. Are we missing one? I think we are missing one. Yes, we are. We are missing, of course, the city of Jennings, Fort Jennings. So I think I'll keep. If I did end up doing that idea, would any of you all be interested in an idea like that if it were to try to go further? Because I'm trying to gauge interest. I'll do it in chat, or not in chat. I'll do a poll or something in Discord later. I'll ask people in Discord about it, but maybe I consider that once I, you know, start building this place up a bit more. But for a second, I've been watching a lot of the old 2B2T videos as well about like all the base briefings and stuff, so it gets me worried, but still. Oh yeah, the Empire column. I remember I erected this column the day that this place turned it from a republic to an empire. Because it did start as a republic, just like Rome. And I can wind through all the streets here above the ocean. It's weird because I don't have anything built under the ocean. I kind of did on purpose say no building under the waters just to have that neat sort of covert travel underwater. At one point, maybe it would be better to move all of my inventory, because this one warehouse wasn't supposed to be the Imperial Treasury. This is not a very well-defended building for an Imperial Treasury, so yeah, I may need to move that at some point. Just think about it. What if someone, you know, came in and just raided the whole treasury? I don't know. Imagine the millions of years in the future when archaeologists try to find this place. I actually thought about that before, Nerd. Like, in terms of if this place would be found degraded. If you tried to consider what this place would look like in thousands of years realistically, first of all, it would all be underwater, because there is nothing holding these buildings up underwater, especially the temples. They're just built right on top of the water for the most part. That thing would just crumble and fall into the sea because it's hollow on the inside. But even if you ignore stuff like that, of course, you'd have most of the temples remaining. All the adornment of different colors would be gone, but the temple buildings themselves would remain. Like, stuff like that makes me interested in, what if I, like, blew stuff up and burned the city to the ground to the point where I could sort of make it look like it's been 1,000 years and see what's left of the city as if I were an archaeologist, that sort of thing. That's one thing I was thinking of. Anyway, we spent too much time here. I'm gonna save that for next time, next stream. In the meantime, we're gonna continue exploring and that other place in the Shrine World, and we're going to have fun, mandatory fun. You all are legally required to have fun. So, there we go. Alright, we're back in here, trying to explore this mess. I'm gonna need more, sticks for torches. Again, I don't want to spend too much time in this world, just because it would take time away from Kuth Mall, but still. Because the world size of Kuth Mall is so big that it would be hard to play on my laptop. That's why I had this world. Plus, I kind of forgot about Kuth Mall for a bit. Oh, that's a Skelly Man. Have at ye. Ha! You thought you could surprise me, but you could not. Brigand. I hear more dastardly rapscallions in the distance. Have at ye. Oh, pleb! I posted the seed. Look, scroll up in chat, pleb, because I had the seed in there. Here, I'll type that there as well. Oh, I mean the YouTube chat. That's for this world. The shrine. Oh, no, not this world. Sorry, not the shrine world. For Kuth Mall. I posted the seed for Kuth Mall. If you want the one for this world, I mean, I could give it to you, but I don't know if you want the one for here because this one's just. Eh. Kuth Mall is the important one. I should make a bunch of catamarans. I mean, I did have a trireme back in well, not really much of a trireme, honestly. Kind of. But yeah, back in Kuth Mall, we did have the one trireme of the Kuth Mallian Navy. And a little slipway. You know what would be a neat long-term project for the city? There's a great harbor. If you go on Google Images and you look up Great Harbor of Carthage, something like that, the harbor that the Carthaginians had in their city that was like this enclosed, cool-looking hangar thing, that was really well made, and I was like really impressive. And I felt kind of inspired looking at some of those documentaries, and I'm like, oh, I should make something like that. Rise and grind. we on that Sigma grind set here. Actually, right now we're grinding out rails. We want to get as many rails as we can to extend our rail line. The Holy Rail. The quest for the Holy Rail. Have any of you here not seen the Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Like, don't lie to me. I won't be mad at you. I'll just be disappointed. But I'd rather you be truthful than lie to me. Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Oh, hello. You should make a city kind of like St. Petersburg. That would be an interesting concept. Yeah, like the Russian imperial capital of St. Petersburg. Yeah, that would be an interesting idea. You know, that's why you all have such good ideas. You all have really good ideas. I like hearing this sort of thing. And that's why I'm thinking, if it would be somehow in the future possible to turn the world of Kuth Mall into a server, I would even consider hosting it. If I was told how to do it, if one of you helped me set it up, I would consider maybe paying for that server myself. What am I making with rails? Actually, I'm going to return to the surface just so I can show you. We can actually get a start on that project since we can, when we return to the surface here. It depends on how big this branch is. Because I want to get, how many do I have? I need a bit more to start. Here, let me just grab these. What I'm making is a rail connection underground because we have a village here that we've connected with that I use for trading my goods, and I'm expanding it slowly. And again, I'm not going to spend much time on this world, especially now that I'm really encouraged to bring back Koof Mall. But since I just wanted to do a little bit of work here, I'll take you across the line, because I know it's been a while since you've been into a Minecraft stream, and you joined this one a bit later than it started. Why are there so many creepers, Street? I mean, hey, more gunpowder, I guess. Let me head back. Was it redstone? Yes, that was redstone. They changed. I like the older textures. Apparently, they said the new textures are for more colorblind people to help with that, but I don't think the ores still looked enough distinct to do that. They just look worse now. Let me see if I can actually get my way back to where I need to go. Yes, here it is. This is the long corridor that leads to the end. Oh man, you gonna say that every time, Thunder? Now, it's always weird sometimes if I do go back to an old stream, because I'll hear myself talking to Thunder about things, and then I don't see it because he deletes all his messages every single stream, so you're erasing history. How do you feel, huh? The half a historian who's going to discover this channel in a million years, he's going to say, oh, who is this guy talking to? Is he schizophrenic? What, does he have a schizophrenic person in his mind he keeps talking to, pretending it's part of chat? And I'm like, I already have a schizophrenic person in my mind that I talk to, but it's not him. Like, that's the thing. It's just, you're confusing people, Thunder. What are you doing? You're gaslighting people. You're gaslighting all of these future historians. How do you feel about that, huh? Are you doing a bit of trolling? Let me shove some of this in the furnace. But, we got some stuff to sort out. But yeah, this is that main sort of area. I liked this world for a little bit because it was a sort of contrast to the more built-up city-based empires of Koof Mall. This is just a more rural sort of hometown countryside vibe to it. I always thought it would be a bright and really red softish stone. Yeah, that makes sense, because it's more like a powder in quality for redstone. Ray's schizophrenic imaginary friend is probably Akashi. Name's similar, but you're a bit off. But name's similar, but not exactly that. But I do remember Akashi. That was she was an interesting part of old Koof Mall, because if you remember, we had that suspicious milk temple in Koof Mall, and that was dedicated, or at least inspired by Akashi's meddling. Anyway, we have a lot of memories there, and that's why I'm going to return to it next stream. So, if I'm feeling it, maybe even tomorrow. I may consider streaming that world tomorrow, you know? Just for fun. And then getting back into it. Because I think we stopped on, like, what, episode 56 or 57, something like that? Too long. It's been too long. So, as you can see, if we go over here, it's nighttime, I'll rest, and then we'll head to the work site. Let me grab the other rails. Where are the other rails? There they are. And I'll need probably a bunch of levers for power for the redstone. Boom. Boom. And I'll need gold as well for powered rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to build all of it yet, so I'll only make a few rails, but, oh, and I'll need a piece of redstone for that as well. But, 100 years of trolling. Hope I become a real YouTuber one day. Like a little mini YouTube network. The main thing is, I always consider YouTube a hobby, and that's because I just like uploading content that I want to upload. If you notice, if you look at my channel history, it's all just random stuff. You have mashups mixed with shitposts, mixed with gameplay videos, mixed with live streams, mixed with like 1 or 2 album reviews, mixed with a few like From the Depths music videos. It's just all stuff that's all over the place, and you know, I kind of like it staying like that. And you can't get a channel big unless you upload consistent content. You need to pick a theme and stick with it if you want to get big. And I don't necessarily care about getting too big. I just, like YouTube as a hobby. That's why I didn't go into film as a career. I used to want to do film as a career, but then I realized it was so restrictive that I just didn't want to do it. So I kept my video editing skill for YouTube as a hobby. Anyway. That's right. Oh, hello, and how do I pronounce that? Is that first word engineer? Like, I see the period there, so is that like a condensed word? But, Nazrul Islam. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. I know we have, some other people stop in. Like, I know at the beginning of the stream, what was his name? We had Ibas, or Ibis, I don't know how to pronounce that name. He was stopping in, and I recognize a few of those names, but the Ord should look almost nothing like the other Ords if they want. Do you mean Ors instead of Ords? They want to help colorblind people. Yeah, they should look really different, but they don't. Like, it's not. Like, you're not gonna put in the effort to memorize the patterns. Seriously. You just think you could become a good channel if I tried. Variety channels aren't bad. Yeah, it's just, part of it is I'm kind of lazy. That's part of it. I don't have a consistent upload schedule. The reason I hadn't made mashups too recently is just because of other stuff, but now I actually have ideas for mashups again, so I'm gonna start making them again. I actually have like 1 or 2 of them that are in the works right now, so I'm gonna slowly start putting out more content. I want to stream more often. Of course, that all depends on my college stuff, because I'm working a job. I am employed right now, so there's that. And I'm a full-time college student, and of course, summer semester is ending, and the busier fall semester is going to be starting soon. So, it's just about balancing what I need to do, But I do want to try streaming more. Ooh, that guy has full gold armor. Let me just forget everything I was saying, and let's see if we can get some of that gold. Ow. Nothing? Oh, come on. Oh, well. Hey, you, challenge me. I need more arrows. Heh. Well, I am kind of lagging a bit. There we go. And now let's get on the Hogwarts Express, I guess. We're gonna take the Hogwarts Express to the big Hogwarts Castle. Yeah. Harry Potter. Hey, mate, you like Harry Potter? Did you get a Whopper? Okay, that's a different meme. Slap a big old corn symbol on it. What are you, a heretic? We are not having that on Imperial lands. No, you better get the sigils, the Ofuda or whatever. Don't the Imperials use like seals that look like Ofuda, that sort of thing? I don't know. I've been playing, or I've been obsessed with Touhou too much. Seen too much. So right here we are going to be increasing, adding on to the line right here. The thing is, another reason I don't stream as often is I'm obsessed with Empire Total War right now. I'm playing a shit ton of Empire Total War. So, oh well. But I'll definitely try streaming more often. Did I forget the levers? I didn't even make the levers, didn't I? Nope. Welp. Time to chop down some trees. You see, Mr. Powers. I like gold. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. But yeah, you could say that about me as well. I mean, we did make that whole Temple of Earthly Riches in Koof Mall, and I've been, like, hoarding gold here as well. I like gold. Oh yeah, this is a great song. Let me turn this one up. This is probably my favorite song from any Touhou game right here. This is from the newest one. Maybe I I can't speak. Maybe I should get that new Touhou game at one point if it ever goes on sale, but I don't think they do. Really? This is why I hate villager farmers, because as soon as you have something like this here, they're gonna start trampling all the crops I planted for them. This was a pumpkin patch, he trampled all his own crops, so I replanted them for him, and you can't even do that right, you piece of absolute human garbage. Actually, I don't even know if you're human, whatever you are. I would punch you, but there are like 3 iron golems here, and I don't want to risk it. There we go. There we go. Now we got some levers. Let's go. So your name is Nazrul. Oh, interesting. Well, nice to have you on the stream. Where are you from? I'm surprised, because in the time I have been streaming and doing stuff on YouTube, I've had some people join in streams from all over the place. Like, I remember one of the earlier people, I had someone from India, I think I had someone from, was it Saudi Arabia? I think I had someone from Saudi Arabia. I got people from a lot of places. I got some people from Canada. I got a few people from Canada here. But, that's why one of the earlier memes on the channel was just people spamming Cascadia forever, or Cascadian independence. But oh well. Alright, let's start laying some track. Ooh, I didn't notice this before. Because if you think about it, one of the reasons I mine so much coal is that some of the villagers trade coal for emeralds. So, I mean, I'm not going to pass up on it. Let me just block off some of this with cobblestone so stuff doesn't spawn here. A little honeycomb. I'm just placing powered rails sporadically. I don't care about being extremely efficient with it. Virgin Nether Roadway versus Chad Minecart. Yeah, minecarts are more fun, but they just take a lot of resources. Nether boats are fun, but like, it's only good if you're going in a straight line. And Lord, I am not doing like 2B2T related, like animal speed hacking stuff. No. Can do it when no one's looking. This game is introduction to murdering it and not getting caught. Pretty much. You gotta be sneaky. Sneaky beaky. You dumb. No, sneaky beaky, you dumpke. You know what's funny? You know the name? Oh my god. You know the name of the song that's playing right now? The name of the song that is playing right now as I'm building this, I kid you not, is called The Great Fantastic Underground Railway Network from Touhou 18, Unconnected Marketeers. The Great Fantastic Underground Railway Network. I'm not making this up, and it's one of my favorite songs from the entire franchise, and it happens to be playing while I'm building an underground railway network. And it's just going through the playlist, so I didn't plan that. This may only be amusing to me, but I swear it got me cracking up. Alright. I apologize. If you can tell, I like Touhou a little bit, as you can see by the Marisa Fumo in the background, but... oh god. I am pathetic sometimes. Pathetic and cathartic. Yeah, shallow and pedantic. Any thoughts on Quebec? I don't care about Quebec. They can fight amongst themselves in Canada all they want. They can be their little quasi-Frenchies all they want. I don't care. They are not important. They can do whatever the hell they please, because no one's gonna give a shit about them. If you wanted my opinion on it. He also made the railway connecting it all. It even went underground. I swear you not, he built underground. He built the Underground Railroad. You and your brother went into a cave and blew it up completely with TNT to make a tunnel. Your dad came in and created a railway through the whole thing. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. It's like 8 years ago. People have so many memories of their old Minecraft stuff. This is why I hate these. Okay, I'm sorry for the rant. This is why I hate these, like, things in the spruce villages, because they trap villagers so easily. There were 2 others here, but I broke them down and they stole the trap doors. That's why the wooden planks are the only things left. So right here is where I was going to make the second railway station, because if you look, this is a really long, like, there's the other railway area right there. So if I wanted to get to this side of the village, I'd just make it like a subway, a metro network. Oh, there's that fox again. Ow. Most of the stuff you remember is from 2020 till now. Yeah, I have some old worlds here, but all my really old Minecraft worlds are back, you know, in the home I grew up in, not on this computer. Because this computer is only like, I've only had it since like 2017. That's when I built it, but, oh, come on, I was 1 away. Here, I'm gonna grab 1 more piece of coal so I can trade it. God, I love this song so much, especially right after this little segment of the song. That's when the Zoom pits kick in, the big old trumpets. Wait, where is it? There it is. There's the Zoom pits. It's a freaking banger. And I thought the music of Touhou 7 was good. All Touhou music is good, damn it. It's all good. I don't think I found a song I haven't really hated, or I've hated it all, so. What do y'all got? Actually, can I get you to switch your trade? Isn't it like where if I break a job site block, it'll, you know, make the villager lose his trade? And then I can place it back, and then he'll grab it again? One of our castles had an emerald roof. Oh, that's cool. You're blocking each other. One of you get out of the way. Go on. But, 2017. You never had your own... Aww. Well, that's why you gotta save up for it. I had to save up for it, and I bought all the parts on Cyber Monday. I think I built mine for like 1.5k. That's how much mine costed. Something like that. Immediately actually maybe 1.2k. We immediately created a house out of them. Then a year later we filled it with TNT, created an obsidian bunker, and watched it blow up. Interesting. Everyone has pretty interesting Minecraft stories, honestly. So yeah, definitely one of the things I'm gonna do as, oh, it's getting nighttime. Let me sleep in my old home right here. Are you 2 stuck? Am I gonna have to rescue you before night falls? But one of the things I'm going to do after the stream is definitely go on to, what's it called? The Discord, and talk with people about possibilities for a new Minecraft server. So, we'll see. Because you all got me really excited now. Oh, I got a new cup. Do you like it? I'm not using the camouflage one anymore. Got a new little cup. My family went on a trip to a place in Georgia. We went to see a lighthouse. It was pretty fun. Had an obsession with lapis lazuli. It's a pretty block. I'll say that much. I like lapis. But the thing is, it's just so much easier to get other blue-related blocks for accents. I don't know. So, there's that village over there. Eventually I'll explore that one, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's nice to be able to plunder all the rails from the abandoned mine shafts. So. Well, that's cool. If you look up there, there's snow on top of the shrine's rooftop. You know, I should make another donation to the shrine. I think Reimu's starving. We should actually give her a donation to the box so she doesn't die. Okay. I hope she can eat sugarcane, just raw sugarcane. So, actually, no. We'll give her a favor. We'll turn some of it into sugar and we'll donate that to the shrine. And the thing with the donation box I do is I can't take anything out that I put into the donation box. So, there we go. We put some sugar in the donation box. So, hopefully, we will be blessed with, I don't know, bountiful harvests or something. Whatever. But yeah, that's the centerpiece of this world, and I didn't want a big city like before. I just wanted like a little rural landscape with some farmland, nice little Shinto shrines, something interesting. You also made a lot of airships. I tried making some before. I remember there was a proto version back on my phone. When I played Minecraft on my phone, I had that whole interconnected cities concept, like a bunch of cities connected by a railroad. But the thing is, they were so tiny. Like, back then, I build small now, but even then, I was like, okay, you get no living space, you open the door to your house, and it's just the bed right in front of you, and that's all, and like a chest on the other side of the bed, and it's just that 1x3 space. That's your house. So the buildings were absolutely tiny. And what I call the skyscraper would be like tiny. I can't even say something like that. It would just be absolutely microscopic. It would suck to live in that world. But I did build a city floating in air. I built a city underwater, kind of like Rapture. I based it like BioShock when I built that. And then I built my own little Columbia with different height levels and stuff. But it was fun, but it was like, that was pretty old too, like 2015 or something. Oh yeah, Nerd, have you heard then of the old airships mod? I love the old airships mod, that was fun. Where you could actually like turn any massive blocks into a moving airship that turned it into an entity, and you can make a mobile base. And yeah, it was buggy and kind of hard to mess with sometimes, but it was a fun mod. There was a mod pack I used to play that I built a city called High Grothgar in. That's what actually I named a city in Kook Mall after the old one. But that city had an airship that I never used, but it was just parked on top of the city. And I made like walls around it, and it had like the train mod with really good looking trains. So I built like a Daylight Express train to go to another place, all this interesting stuff. So that was a good time as well, but that one had like, that was part of a mod pack. I'd be surprised if there's a mod where other things need food. Yeah, that would make it harder to maintain a farm, although that may be detrimental in Minecraft, because people don't want to be just pure herders every day in Minecraft, you know? My brother made this super simple and easy to make redstone repeater thing I used. Archimedes, that was the name of the... Yeah, Archimedes ships, that's what it was, yeah. That was the mod I was thinking of. Archimedes ships. And you can make boats with it as well, but I never used it too much. I always just made like a tiny little airship with one chest on it, and I just used that sometimes. I don't know. But that was a long time ago. I wish people updated. I think one of my favorite mods that I ever found was the Millionaire mod. It's a French word. The word's like French or whatever, but the mod was like really intricate villages that you could sell specific resources to. They were based on actual cultures, like the Mayans or the Romans, or actually the Byzantines, and like all these others, like some Japan, all this other stuff. But then they actually had resource requirements, and you would see them build new buildings block by block, and they would make plots for new buildings and upgrade them as they got better. And it was just really fun with that mod, but it just never got updated. It got abandoned after a while, so oh well. And it sucks because if you built too close to one of those plots, they'd tear down everything you built. But yeah, you could like go on quests, and there would be really rare, interesting buildings for different quest lines, all this other weird stuff. Do you got any redstone? I mean, I do, yeah. What's the design? I never did too much with redstone. The last thing I did with redstone was a few months ago, where I was back at my house and my sister had Minecraft on her PC, and she didn't play it too often though. So I built a big Amogus, like I built a little Among Us crewmate or whatever in a new super flat world, and just pixel art Among Us crewmate. And then I taught myself note blocks for the first time because I never messed with note blocks. And I made like the dun 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 dun. I made like that sort of Amogus song, whatever, for that you would hit with the press of a button. And I left it for her to find, and when she found it, she didn't know anything about Redstone, so she kept pressing the button trying to turn it off, and that would just make it play the Amogus song more and more. So she's like, help, it's not stopping, it's too much Amogus. So I did a moderate amount of trolling, as it was called. Just a little bit though, a little bit of trolling. Smite. I don't want Smite. I will take projectile protection for armor later on. Oh, dang it. Now I need to get more XP. Oh well. I need more books, too. The Aether mod. I never actually played with the Aether mod. For as legendary of a mod as it is, I've never played with it before. Mostly because as a kid, I couldn't figure out individual mods, so I had to use mod packs, and all the mod packs I had never had the Aether in it, so that's the main thing. I was just too lazy to figure out that sort of thing, or forge or anything like that, so. Here, let me put this stuff away. Make a 3-story high staircase 3 blocks wide. Alright, well let me put the stuff away first. How do I sort this? Nice. Put all this away. Why do I have sticks in here? Sticks don't go there. Books go in here. Here, I don't know. We do a bit of organizing. It's called We Do a Bit of Organizing. That's not where that goes. I'm forgetting where everything goes. Alright. Anything goes. That's a good song too. I think that's what, Cole Porter who did that song? It's in one of the Fallout games. I'm getting a sore throat. I've been talking too much. It's already almost 1 o'clock. I don't know when I'm gonna end the stream. Alright. Redstone. Dirt. You get like 4 redstone torches, 1 lever, and 9 dust. Let me do this 1 second. Dirt. It's gonna be nighttime soon. Actually, I'll just do this underground. Here, I'll do this underground. Give me a second. Oh yeah, it's Mike's theme. Or Mike, but everyone just calls it Mike. That theme song. Get down here. Remember I was playing an oldest version of Minecraft Pocket Edition. It wasn't Infinite World. Yes, I remember that version too, the Nether Core. I remember I did that once, but I was really scared of doing the Nether Core thing. Oh wow, that was old times. So is this what you were talking about, nerd? Like this sort of step thing? 3 high staircase, 3 blocks wide. Alright, what next? But yeah, I also remember Dr. Thunder, because when my sister and I were playing on that old version of Minecraft PE Pocket Edition, when we had that limited world size, we built our houses like right alongside the world border. So we didn't have to build an extra wall for our houses. It would just be the infinite void for the other wall. That was fun. That was a really old time. And it was with duplication glitches, and the 2 of us were just duplicating diamonds the whole time because he needed 2 people to do it. I get rid of the middle, bottom, And the middle. Okay. There's that. This is the strip mine I was in, by the way. I haven't done too much in here. Most of the tunnels aren't too long. Some of them I extended, but once you get to a certain point, it stops. So, and it was, of course, digging in this mine that I found the abandoned mine shaft. Add redstone torches to the back of each block on the left and right. Oh shoot, I'll need to mine part of the wall out. Yeah. Like that? You said only 4 torches, so is that what you meant? Isn't there a $5 PC version like the old mobile NC? I haven't heard of that before, Thunder. I haven't heard of that version. You mean Education? I've never played... I think I've played Education Edition once when I was at a summer camp. But didn't it have a camera or something like that? I don't know. Now add redstone on top of all blocks. Oh. Is that your answer? It creates a sound effect, but is that the answer you were looking for, nerd? Do you need to have it on top of all the blocks, or do you only really need it for some of it? Oh, I never placed the lever. I never placed the lever. There's the lever. Oh, you can actually pulse it, huh? That's interesting. You know what? It looks funny, so I'm gonna just leave it there. For no purpose, I'm just gonna leave it there. Wait, how old was that? The lever lets you turn it on and off. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Was that like an old sort of, not glitch, but like a, not even an exploit either. I guess it's just a feature. It's not a glitch, it's a feature. Bethesda. If Bethesda made Minecraft. Oh god, imagine if Bethesda made Minecraft. Incredibly old? Interesting. Huh. It just works. You know, if it's held together with duct tape, it still works. Although, I'll assure you the modding community, if Bethesda did make Minecraft, the modding community would still be just as vibrant. Oh yeah, remember that time Bethesda tried to monetize mods? They're a weird company. What's the name of that one new game they were making? Star something? It wasn't Star Citizen, that was another failure, but I forgot what it was called. It wasn't Star Citizen either, that was another one. Oh wait, no, I just mentioned that. What was it called? Starfield? I don't know. I don't remember. I usually never cared about AAA games. Usually, I just never got any. Never was one for any big budget AAA games. The only exception for that now is I'm interested in that new Battlefield Portal trailer, just because of how shitposty it looks. Like with the people running with defibrillators and knives at each other. That was a funny looking trailer, but other than that, I've never been a fan of AAA games, so. Before Desert and Jungle Temples. I remember when I started playing Minecraft, it was around, right at 1.8. So right when the end was created. That's lava. Oh yeah, because I made this thing above a lava pool. I started filling in parts of it, but then I realized, wait a minute, I could just take lava from there, so... Oh! Pog. Funny thing is, right where this lava pool was, right here, there were diamonds. Right here were a bunch of diamonds. And I had to carefully dig around this pool and place a bunch of cobblestone there. So, now I'm pogging again because we found some more. Let me mine around them just to make sure there ain't nothing fishy. Nothing, oh, I don't know if you'd say the word, suspicious. Alright, let's go. How many did we get? 10, not bad. Any more? Doesn't look like it now. Nope, nothing else. But hey, 10 diamonds is pretty nice. Especially with a fortune pick. I planted the... Hey guys, I did a little mining off camera. Did a little mining off camera for you guys. Oh, ooh, that's lava. Yes, I placed the lava there too. I planted that as well. How do I place that really quick? Oh, I can't place blocks on anything around it. It must be a deep lava pool. Let me try standing on top. Okay, that has it too. Can't place it there either. There we go. That's better. Kinda sus. Oh, am I acting sus for you? Maybe I should build another Amogus Underground or something. Remember all the Yogscast Minecraft songs? Their original ones? Or actually, I think they were parodies too. Yogscast had some of the best. Think about such a Fallen Empire. Ignore that Fallen Empire was probably also that one Minecraft parody, but think of the Fallen Empire that is Yogscast Gaming. I used to love that. I never finished their Tekkit series. I've tried multiple times in the past to finish it. I just ended up getting busy and doing something else. But, just Yogscast, man. They were just the kings of early YouTube. And then anyone remember Bert and... Not Bert and Ernie, but whatever they... Game Chap and Birdie or something like that, those people. They were the guys that yelled E, like they always built a big glowstone E, and they would be scared of it and yell E, like at the top of their lungs in terrible British accents at it. And it was like, you know, predicting early 2017 E-meme culture or whatever, that sort of thing. There's just a lot of old stuff about YouTube Minecraft scene that it'll never happen again, but something to remember. I sound like an old fart reminiscing about the glory days. It's a good song, by the way. It's a Bruce Springsteen song. Oh god, I'm really going boomer, aren't I? My dad got me to listen to a lot of Bruce Springsteen when I was younger. Did you know that the $5 thing you can buy and put in the keyboard or something like that have a version where you can play PS1? What? I don't know what you're talking about, Thunder. What are you talking about? I hear a dying zombie? How long have I been streaming? An hour and 49 minutes. I'm a bit tired, to be honest. And my throat's tired. Ugh. I may try to stream Koof Mall tomorrow for fun, but I don't know how much steam I got left in me for tonight. I'm getting a little bit worn down. You know, let's fish. Let's do some fishing, and we'll talk together. We'll reminisce about the days of old. You and me chat. We'll go fishing. Yeah, but I gotta tend to the farm, too. See, I'm like a rural pastoralist. I should probably feed the pigs, too. I'm actually turning into a farmhand. He's like, I'll drop everything I'm doing. Just, ooh, crops are done. And then I'll just never get anything else done. Have babies. Oh, I gotta harvest the wheat too. This is all this stuff. I don't want to be a farmer. Although I like having this place separate from the village because then villagers won't like trample and interfere with everything. I can just manage it all by myself. So down here is my fishing spot right here. This is the good old fishing pond. Well, river, but still. Remember Ray William Johnson? Oh, don't get me started on Ray William Johnson. But also, hi Falcon, welcome to the stream. I think I'm gonna pass on your offer because me and the boys in this stream right here, we were reminiscing about an old server we had and thinking about bringing back one of our old servers. So I think we'll pass on your offer. But good luck finding converts for your religion. I don't know if I'd ever want to play too many mods in Minecraft with like modern guns, but I always like the few mods that they had sometimes with like old artillery pieces. You know, like I wonder if there were any mods with, you know, like the Ottoman great guns, like the massive stone cannons they used to shoot projectiles at the walls of Constantinople. You remember those? Because I don't know if there were ever any of those like made for video games. Like I'm just thinking of that sort of thing because again I'm playing a lot of Empire Total War. That sort of thing's coming into my mind again. Oh, let me turn the music down. It's a bit loud. That's enough pure furies from you, Miss Junko. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button again. 1 second. But yeah, speaking of what you were saying, Thunder, I actually watched a little retrospective on his channel on Ray William Johnson back then, but I didn't watch him too much. In fact, I only think I watched him a few times, but even then, I don't think I liked his content too much. Of course, now the funniest thing about that is now most people just remember him for doing your mom. And all the stupid memes and remixes that brought with it. Doing your mom. Imagine that being your legacy. Where would you have to go wrong in your life for something like that to happen? Back in my day. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Rome was just controlled, I don't know. It's weird, a lot of the videos I've been watching were just about life after Rome. The sort of, like for example, North Africa. The Roman province of North Africa, when it was taken over by, I forgot the name of the barbarian tribe, but like they pretty much just stepped into all the administrative shoes of the Romans when they took North Africa, took Carthage, took over the fleet in Carthage, but they just pretty much stepped into the shoes of the Romans and did things pretty similar to the way the Romans did when they took over, right before Rome was sacked, because they were the ones to sack Rome. I forgot what his name was, it started with a G, but he sacked Rome a second time after, I forgot if it was before or after Alaric. Oh well. I should pay more attention. But yeah, a lot of the barbarians, they just, you know, utilized as much Roman infrastructure as they could, but then they just went on to better things. Oh, what was that? I fished up another fishing rod. At least fish me one with good enchants on it. Come on. Old gun would make sense in Minecraft that wouldn't feel modded. There was one of the mods I played had a musket. And it was really well made. You would craft cartridges using paper, gunpowder, and like a specific like musket ball, like a mini ball you would produce with iron, and you would load it like a bow, and it would just be loaded like a crossbow. It's basically a crossbow, but very powerful, a gun, and like, you know, a brown bess musket. So, God, you're all making me want to play Total War more now. I did stream it once a long time ago, but that was when I was playing an easier campaign, and now I'm playing an Austrian campaign, as the Austrians, and it was on the hard mode, but it was just now, I'm still expanding pretty damn far. But I can't get out of the Mediterranean. Spanish! The stupid Spanish. At first I was blocked in the Adriatic by the Ottomans, but we built our own fleet from scratch and kicked the ass of the Ottomans. But now our fleet's too tiny to take on the Spanish because the Spanish have so many ships to the line. It's so goddamn annoying because I can't even get out of there. So now we're trying to get into the Baltic Sea, but then Sweden declared war on us because Sweden took over Moscow from the Russians, and then we had kicked out Poland, and then Poland was eating into Russian territory, and then they declared war on us, and all this. I never even declared a war against anyone. It's just all been them declaring war on me, and then me taking some of their lands, and then I captured all of Italy and Sardinia and Corsica, and then I invaded Armenia and established a colony there from the Ottomans because there was a stalemate near Istanbul. Oh, it was just such a mess. Now you're getting, because when I'm at work, when I'm bored at work, I like strategize for how I'm gonna work with this campaign because of how complex it is. And then I have a whole spy master corps where as soon as anyone declares war on me, I'll send all my spies into their country and they'll pretty much set every single important piece of infrastructure on fire. I'm going on so much of a tangent, but yeah, it's for a game made over a decade ago, it's still pretty damn fun. I'll say that much, especially for me. I have a massive spreadsheet where I have every ship of my navy named, how many battles they fought in. I have a spreadsheet where every unit that fought with distinction, I gave them their own name and their own fancy name to remember them by. I have the names of all my generals and when they died and all this sort of stuff. I don't know. I just like doing that sort of thing. Because whenever I play a big game of Civilization in the past, I'd always end up making spreadsheet after spreadsheet. Because I'm just that type of person, I guess. Anyway. Say West Rome was already falling apart until... Yeah, when you think about it, Western Empire, it was past its time. It was just a shadow of its former self. Surprised that they didn't get conquered kind of earlier. Their aristocracy was still... they didn't care. People were starving. And administration was just too corrupt. Yeah, late Rome kind of had it coming for it, but oh well. Same thing with the Byzantines. After the sack of Rome in 1204 by the Fourth Crusade, after that, the empire's soul basically died, and then their corpse just masqueraded on for a little while for a few centuries until the Ottomans finally did them in 1453. But oh well, Rome had its day, and then, I mean, things weren't too bad after Rome fell. Yeah, some stuff was lost, but yeah. If anything, the fall of Constantinople to the Crusaders was arguably worse, much worse in terms of art and artifacts and literature lost compared to the fall of Rome. Because a bunch of stuff was taken from Rome to Constantinople, and taken from Judea and all these other places, and all these statues and artifacts and pieces of art were just completely looted and desecrated by the Crusaders. And half of it went back to Paris, and then after they took it back to Paris, when the French Revolution happened, the French revolutionaries destroyed a bunch of that stuff, and it's just a whole mess. And there were a lot of time it could have fallen until it fell. Another video I really got interested in was a video on the expansion of early Islam, right after Muhammad died. The massive campaigns that the early Muslims had against Constantinople, and especially the Parthian Empire in Persia, because they just kicked the ass of the Parthians so hard. And because the Muslims had a strict, semi-strict moral code for looting and defection, tons of the Persian army just kept defecting to the Muslims, and they were just, they were just seen as liberators almost. It was interesting. And then, of course, they took all of Judea from the Byzantines and took Jerusalem from them. It was a weird time. Y'all got me ranting about history while fishing in Minecraft. Oh my god. But yeah, and of course, when you in Empire Total War, and by that time, the 1700s, you know, the Ottoman Empire is kind of in decline, starting to be, because you know it's just mainly because their main enemy was Austria, and I kicked their ass in some of the earlier wars and sent them. I still haven't taken Greece back. It's a stalemate on the border, and every time I try to get an army together to attack, someone else declares war on me somewhere else, so I had to be ready for that. So I ended up taking all of Italy, including Rome. And the Spanish tried to take Rome from me because I took Naples from them. All this mess. So, yeah. Oh well, I just really like some of the weirder aspects of history, I guess. But then again, it's just, I'm not a history buff. I won't say that much. I like watching videos about history, but I'm not a history buff. Because if you actually want to, you know, call yourself a history buff, you would kind of need to, you know, read actual boring literature about it. You know, the important meat and potatoes of that sort of thing. Well, I'm looking at a bunch of potatoes. But, I just like the cool parts of it, you know? It's funny again nowadays, because a lot of people are like, oh, I like history, not like all these other people. It's just like, no, half of the guys in this generation like history. You're not special. I don't know. Just a little bit of a rant, I guess. I'm not like other girls. Sorry, I ran you over with my car. I can't help being an asparagus. I don't know. I spilled some water on my shirt. Yeah, I like history buffs videos, but I don't read the stuff. Yeah. Of course, my main thing I like the most is naval history. Like, you know, I like all this sort of stuff. That sort of thing. I mean, if you think it's just a lot to think about, really. I like from naval history from most time periods, although Roman naval history isn't that fun because it's all just triremes. It's not too bad. And then modern naval history is impressive because, you know, it's kind of been a concrete science now, just missile ships and super carriers. But, you know, of course, Second World War, peak of naval warfare, that and the First World War, some of that. But yeah, I wonder why I would like naval history. I wonder what things would make you think that I had some sort of interest in naval history. A little bit, just a little bit, you know. Yeah, just a little bit of interest in naval history. No, nothing much. Nothing would really give it away for me. Yeah, definitely not. No. Weirdest part is, why did I do that on a server? Why didn't I just do that in a single-player world? Why did I just go, yep, I want this to be my house on this temporary Minecraft server? Why is it called cargo when it's boat go? It wasn't an inside job because the planes came from the outside. Oh yeah, I forgot over here was like the very original spawn area where some people made a little bit of a farm before a creeper blew it up. Wasn't there a pitfall trap here? Yes, there was a pitfall trap here. The super home. What? Wow, this place really is abandoned. This wasn't mine. I forgot whose this was on the server. Explored cave area. Oh, wait. Wait, if I fall... What? They went all the way down to bedrock. You could save the boat with a mod? What do you mean, save the boat? And don't call her a boat. That's a bit of an insult. She ain't a boat. You're gonna piss me off. You're gonna look at that beauty of a warship right there and call that thing a boat. You kidding me? And I'm gonna say it right here, Japanese carrier conversions were the coolest looking aircraft carriers. You can't prove me wrong. This is the peak of interesting carrier design. one of 2 carriers in the world to have the island superstructure on the port side instead of the starboard. Interesting carrier conversion, the double flight deck just hanging out and hangar in the front here with the imposing pillars in the front. You can tell where the old battle cruiser sections of the hull were, that sort of thing. Like, you can't tell me Akagi here is a peak carrier design. I mean, maybe not in terms of efficiency, but damn if she doesn't look cool. Because modern aircraft carriers are efficient, but they're all the same. They all look the same. Even in World War II, American aircraft carriers, except for maybe the Lexingtons or some of the escort carriers, they all look pretty damn similar. Like the Essexes and the Yorktowns, they all look pretty similar. It's just, come on, you won't reach design like this. Like, you won't get anything looking as unique as this nowadays. Alright, anyway, go to the creeper farm. Alright. So it was you who built that. I forgot if it was you or Nerd who built that. Maybe both of you. I don't remember. Here we go. Yeah, the old creeper farm. Do I have it? Oh, no, I don't have mobs on here. Here, let me turn them back on. Looks like the redstone is... Well, I don't know if the redstone's still working or not. It may be broken. Should I flip this switch? What is she called? That's the aircraft carrier Akagi. That was the flagship of the Japanese carrier force in the Second World War. She was the flagship that bombed Pearl Harbor. So she went down in 1942 at Midway. It was a damn shame, too. I mean, like I said before, I mean, both my skin and that boat are both Akagi, so I'm a bit of a fan, I'll say that much. And again, I'm not, what's the term? IJNabu or whatever, like the equivalent of Oriabu. I'm not one of those. Because if you think about it, Japanese carrier design wasn't the best. They had a lot of vulnerabilities, especially with the fuel lines, and their damage control was terrible, especially with like how they subdivided their damage control teams. So yeah, the Japanese Navy management was pretty bad at the upper levels, and their admirals were constantly fighting with their upper management. Oh, flick it? Alright, let me flick it. Oh, what does that do? What's it doing now? Want me to turn it back on? What did that do? Turn it off and on again. Nintendo Switch. Oh god. I have a few games because I did get a Switch, but I never, like, I got one as a gift, but I never did much with it. I think I started Paper Mario at one point, but yeah, I never finished it. Also, why is it only spawning creepers? Wouldn't this spawn more than just creepers? Wait a minute, did it turn? Oh. Every time I say creepers, damn it. Every single time I say creepers, there goes thunder. Oh, delete all the slabs. Wait, aren't the slabs to help? I thought the point of the slabs was to restrict places that they could spawn. What is this, some sort of observation tower? I mean, you get a good view of Akagi, but still. No, not the quartz. Well, what slabs are you talking about then? Because nothing is spawning now. I don't know, I didn't never... Oh wait, well, one thing is spawning now. Calf made me watch his Discord stream. Who's Calf again? Is that someone... Is that a short name for someone? I forgot who that was. Why are there random chickens in the ocean? Also, what the hell is this? Ooh, did I find an underground base or something? What is this right here? Oh, it was just nothing. Oh, look at this. I hate you. I hate you so much. I always hated Trident zombies. They are the things I hate most about Minecraft. Stupid Trident zombies don't deserve life. Stop. Wait a minute. Don't tell me it dropped it. Oh, come on! Oh, so in creative you're gonna give me a Trident the first try, huh? Never drops. I never get Trident drops in survival. Never. Killing those things are so hard. I only got like one. One Trident drop out of like 20 Trident zombies. I'm drowned. And of course, the one time in creative mode, you give me one the first try. KFC. I would definitely make my own KFC serving those bastards as the meals. Alright, that pisses me off though, how much I've struggled to get Tridents. Ugh. Anyway, it's been over 2 hours. I'm probably gonna end the stream here. We've done a good amount, and I've already gotten derailed from what I was trying to do a few times. Ironic since I got derailed from building a railroad, but let me end at the shrine. Davy Jones's locker. It makes me want to freeze the whole dang ocean. I'm so pissed. I mean, it kind of fitting given the song that's playing right now is Chirno's theme, and she's an ice fairy, so yeah, just freeze over the entire ocean for me. Funky. It's the funky fairy. But yeah, my throat kind of hurts, so I'm probably gonna get off soon. So let me just head to the top of the shrine, and we'll end there. And maybe tomorrow, we'll see, but sometime soon I will stream Koof Mall again, and we'll work on infrastructure in Koof Mall. And I'll talk with people in Discord about the possibility of a Koof Mall server. Breed my dogs. Yeah, I should do that. But yeah. Oh, wee. Ow! Nice. Nice. I stuck the landing. Good job, me. Y'all didn't see that. Don't worry, you saw nothing. Kinky. What do you mean, kinky? What? Breed your dogs, then sacrifice one. Oh no. I think you may be in need of some punishment. Oh, what do I use to feed them? Or breed them? Raw beef? I'm guessing it would be like raw beef or something. Do I have any? Yes, I do. I'm using my shears like they're, like it's, me shearing them. Make a baby. Do it. Make a baby. Yes, we have a baby. Look at how massive its head is. You have such a massive head. I like that they just kept the size of the head the same and they just made the body tiny. It always cracks me up. He head too big for he goddamn feet. But y'all remember that meme. He boot too big. Oh no, I gotta neuter. Spay and neuter your pets, people. Spay and neuter your pets. We should stream a horror game. Hell no. I do not do horror games. That is the one thing I do not do, my friend. You want it? It's yours, my friend. Also, I've never explored the bottom of this cave before. Never explored it, even though it was like one of the first places I found here. I explored a little bit of it, and I just stopped. There we go. Ooh, I didn't notice that. Need to be careful here. I don't even know any horror games I would like. It's just never been a genre I liked before. I don't know. It's not my thing. Especially with headphones, no. No. I ain't, no. I am not a VTuber. I don't do horror games. I ain't a VTuber. I'm not like, no, I don't know, Shark or whatever, how many VTubers they have now. I don't know. I ain't one of those people. I don't do horror games. Wait a minute, where did these caves end up? Oh yeah, I forgot I had a Kirby song in this playlist. Speaking of which, y'all, if you haven't seen it, I made a new like a Kirby leitmotif video. Since that, believe it or not, the one video I made back in like early 2019 or something, the Kirby but every triumphant return leitmotif switches the songs. That was the first video of mine to get over 1,000 views. The Kirby one of all things was the one that blew up a little bit. Funny thing is, it never actually stopped getting views ever since, because a lot of my early stuff just won't get any views now because, you know, the algorithm never touched it and it was before I got anything, but that one Kirby video and its sequel, you know, they stuck around for a little bit, so never really stopped. And that's the power of the pink puff ball, I guess. I've never actually finished a Kirby game either. Use an anime filter. I'm not gonna become a VTuber. I am not going to become a VTuber, no. Well, also, let me get the coal under here, so I can trade it later. What? Wait, what? I got lag on my single-player server? What? Okay, I didn't think block lag was possible in single-player. Water ASMR? Oh god. It's harder with this cup. This one's weirder. Not the same as this one. This is the old cup. I don't use this one right now. It's weird. Some people gross me out. Like, some people never clean out their, like, drinking cups or whatever. It scares me. Like, there was, I think, one green text post about someone who just let theirs get so, like, absolutely crusty, and it was terrifying for their roommate or whatever, but, like, some people, just wash out your stuff. It's not that hard. Just, please. Don't make yourself a living hell to live with. I mean, thankfully, my roommates here are good. I've had pretty good roommates the whole time. Although one of them apparently moved in and moved out without telling us, so I didn't even know they were in the room until someone told me they had left. Like, who? Power of the pink puffle. What about the thing you used where you open a can? What? Are you talking about the cooking video I did? And Thunder deleted his messages again. I had fun with that one cooking video, because that was before I actually started cooking things on the stove. Because I was slowly teaching myself how to cook, but I remember that one cooking video I made where it was like, the dish was called Sophomore's Sorrow, where it was just me adding a bunch of, like, cheap canned stuff to rice-a-roni. And I did, like, the old How to Basic sort of editing style, throwing everything. Engineer gaming. Although, you need to admit, engineer gaming has kind of run its course as a meme. It's had its time in the spotlight. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream here before my last brain cells give out, so... Well, no, I don't know how to cook. I'm learning how to cook. There's a difference. There is a slight difference. I haven't terribly. I haven't set the room on fire yet, so that's the good thing. All right. Well, anyway, I think it's time for us to pack up shop here. Let me pull up the chat one more time, and we will head to ending soon. There we go. I'm still proud of that. I had to learn how to make that special bumper here for like the transitions I use, like this one. It's not called a bumper. I forgot what it was called. But that little Sealandic sort of transfer flag for that, I had fun making that. But no, I know how to cook. I'm a gamer now. You think gamers know how to cook? Well, I'm not a NEET, if anything. I may have the mustache of a NEET, but I am not a NEET. Sometimes I call my family or my sister calls this my drug dealer stash because I look like a guy who'd like open up his goatee on a rainy night. Hey, nerd, I appreciate the affection, but the only person I call honey is the paranoid schizophrenic voice in my head. So, you know, I'm taken if that's what you're implying there. Oh God, I hope no one important watches my videos. Watch me jeopardize my career about semi-joking about this sort of stuff. Best part is y'all don't know how ironic or not I'm being. Anyway. I'd like to thank you all for joining the stream, and I'll try to stream tomorrow. If not, I don't know. Just stay tuned in the Discord. We'll see what happens. But other than that, you all have a good night. You just made it. What do you mean a democratic laugh? What? Democratic. You could go for a low-hanging joke, but I'm not gonna go for it. Demonic laugh. Alright, see ya. Alright, y'all have a good one. Have fun.